Across seasons and centuries we come to be near the birth somehow. The wind of words that blew here once still blows, independence. And summer breezes whisper faint echoing words of ancient arguments won and lost. And the old cracked bell echoes liberty. A gathering of haunted houses peopled with ghosts and voices of ghosts, where the fathers of our country still speak. Some of the great ones wish to return from beyond the grave to see how it all turned out. There's power in a wish with 200 years behind it. Dr. Benjamin Franklin, he snatched lightning from the heavens and the scepter from tyrants.
Did I make a wish? Well, so I did. I had an ardent desire to observe the state of America in a century or two. I wished to be immersed in a cask of Madeira wine with a few friends, till I would be recalled to life by the solar warmth of my dear country. Now it seems I must relive those first days, now 2 centuries past. We must begin in 1774. I'm 68. How excellent it is to be young again.
And John Adams, who was our second president, the voice of an ancient wish.
A wish? Oh, yes. I wish to meet my wife and friends, ancestors and posterity. I believe I could even overcome all my objections to meeting Alec Hamilton again. If I could perceive a symptom of sincere penitence in him.
And Abigail Adams, who had wished to be with her husband when she could not leave their Massachusetts farm.
200 years is not too long a journey to join my dear partner. I dare not express to you how ardently I longed for you. I have some very miserly wishes. I must protest your spending 1 hour here, till at least I have had you 12.
And Washington, the father of our country. If we ask him to come back, there is no doubt what his reply will be.
Though I'm conscious of the high honor done me in this call, though I feel great distress from consciousness that my abilities may not be equal to the trust. However, as you desire, I will enter again on my momentous duties. But if some unlucky event should happen, I beg it be remembered by every person in this room that I this day declare I have never felt myself equal to the task.
And Thomas Jefferson, author of the Declaration of Independence.
General Washington, Mr. Adams, Mrs. Adams, Dr. Franklin.
Why, it's Tom Paine, spokesman of the Revolution, Mr. Common Sense himself. What say you, Tom? In the cause of America, may we disturb your peace?
The sun never shined on a cause of greater worth. 'Tis not the concern of a day, a year, or an age. Posterity will be effective, even to the end of time. I am your servant, Mr. Jefferson.
Ah, but Tom, the generation which begins a revolution can rarely complete it. For all our devotion to the public good, our inexperience, our ignorance, our bigotry hardly qualify us to think and provide for the future. After all, the earth belongs to the living.
Ah, liberty, liberty. Are you substance or merely shadow?
Come, Dr. Rush, our liberty is won. The revolution is over.
Not so. Not so, sir. There's nothing more common than to confuse the American Revolution with the War for Independence. The War for Independence is over. But this is far from being the case with the American Revolution. On the contrary, nothing but the first act of the great drama has been played.
Ah, Dr. Rush, you must excuse us. We came in late by 2 centuries. Having just met some of your colleagues, we are eager to understand how this great drama began.
Ah, well. If you would see the beginning of this first act again, we can oblige. For this purpose, it must be the 29th of August, 74.
The colonies were in turmoil. Delegates came from all of the colonies to attend the First Continental Congress. They came from the north to protest the king's troops occupying Boston, from the south to protest the king's governor seizing their right of self-government. And they all protested the king's taxes. But they were also thinking of something more, something they dared not even speak about.
There is a powerful faction of secret Tories in the town. I urge caution upon you, sir. You must not openly propose bold measures, and it would be most unwise at this time to mention the word independence.
The Continental Congress of 1774 be now in session. The chair recognizes Mr. Samuel Adams of the Massachusetts.
The streets of Boston are thronged with military executions. The charter of the colony is annihilated. Therefore, we have...
The delegates are meeting. They protest. They are petitioning the king for redress of grievances. They demand, respectfully, their rights as loyal British subjects. But they are thinking of the word they dare not whisper. And in their hearts, these sons of the old world have become something new.
The distinctions between Virginians, Pennsylvanians, New Yorkers, and New Englanders are no more. I am not a Virginian, but an American.
I received the petition to the king and sent it on, but it was thrown under the table.
Petitions to the king? I dreaded them like death. After all, they might have been accepted.